Hey guys, what's going on? It's Smug here. So I guess I'd start off by saying welcome to the channel. I'm gonna guess most of you haven't actually seen my my Twitch stuff. I'm actually not sure that there's too much of a crossover between Twitch and, well, YouTube here. Assuming that I actually do get to edit this and put it onto YouTube properly. Obviously, I have a face and not just these hands that some of you are used to seeing. I mentioned it frequently in my videos that I'm not hiding, but I'm also not advertising myself on Twitch or in my videos, we'll say, in general. And that's just because I don't really care to be in front of the camera most of the time. I really be, I guess, judged by the content of my creations than the, I guess the facade of my face. But that's basically why, up to this point, you haven't really seen me, well, you haven't seen me on camera. Besides the fact that I don't really do too much where you'd actually need to see my, my grand performance, my reactions, my, just that level of animation that you would see from like a Fortnite streamer, a Call of Duty streamer, an Apex streamer. Even here, you can tell I have no script. I haven't practiced this. I haven't been sitting in the mirror for 3 hours going over lines. I'm not a practice actor. I'm not a script writer or particularly involved in production. Obviously, I have a little, you see my little mic sitting here. Maybe, let's see if I can put it back down without having too much of a issue. There we go. Hey, mission accomplished. But yes, this is me. This is my, a couple doors back there. Closet, hallway. You can see some of my my decorations on the wall and on my little, what do you call it? Little cubby holder. It's not really a cabinet. It's more of a cubby holder. It's kind of a work in progress. A lot of that Pokemon stuff you see, I hope I was able to download and save from Twitch, and hopefully I can share that with y'all YouTube guys in the future, pretty soon here in the future, as of September of 2020. But yeah, this is going to get a little more consistent, a little more, the production value is going to increase a little bit more over time. I think I just got my first editing software this year. I just got my first audio editing software this year. I just got my second webcam, which is what you're seeing me on right now this year, and my first microphone, which you just saw this year. So this is all kind of personally new, but I've been involved in a few minor productions of certain things here and there, long time ago. Back when this wasn't even a thing, back when the setup even that I have now would have cost 3 or 4 times what it did, because not everybody was on YouTube, not everyone was on Twitch, not everybody was an Instagram influencer, Instagram star, supposedly. And thankfully, the just that explosion, that exponential explosion of technology and desire, I guess, to do this has sort of made all this relatively cheap. I think everything that I bought personally, let me see, 30, 40, this was 80, so that's like 140. Yeah, I spent less than $200 on this entire setup, not counting the laptop that I'm currently recording this on. I'm getting kind of off track there, but basically it's all new. It's all fun though. And this particular video is obviously going to be part of the bad art series that I have. It's not anything too serious. It's just part of my journey into art. And I just flatly call it bad art because it is, in fact, bad art, and that's fine. Everyone starts somewhere, and this is kind of where I'm starting. So, yeah, no big promotions, no shameless promos yet. I did say I'm on Twitch, same name, Smug Jackalope. So if you want to catch me on there as well, come on by and drop a sub, well, you can't like on there, I don't think, so you can't really do that. Drop a whisper or DM, I think it's called. No, it's called a whisper on Twitch. Like the video, sub, share, whatever. Do all the normal stuff. I don't care. Or don't do it. Dislike it, unshare. If you can do that, that's fine. Just, engage negatively, positively. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, just, like I said, I'm always here, always around. And hopefully this will be getting more consistent and more productive, and more complete as we continue this little journey. So yeah, I'm done ranting off script, off the top of my head. So thanks everyone for coming by, and I will see you guys around. I have an experimental stream here. This isn't anything too serious. We are, it's bad art, obviously, but the key difference is I have a kind of a new setup here. As you can tell, I got some new stuff in from Amazon, of course. Where else do you get new stuff from these days? But I got this mic. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for. We'll see in the future. I got a couple LED lights as well. They were a little on the pricey side, but I like them. They're powerful. LED technology has come a long way in the past 10 to 15 years, so I think we're at a point where you can relatively cheaply get a pretty nice, illumination going for not too much. I think most of the cost of these lights were actually in the lights themselves, which is fine. You want to have this type of brightness. It came with some tripods. I think they can extend up to like 4 or 5 feet. It's the extensions are pretty good, but I have them kind of rigged up now to where they're just sort of, on a base level, and they're literally just pointing directly across from each other. I might take this off the little hinge here and show you at the end of this. And yeah, if you see this camera shaking a little bit during the stream, it's because this is also experimental. I have a sort of like a bendable metal arm that's holding up this camera right now, or holding up my phone right now. Phone camera. Everything's a camera now. Everything's a camera. Everything's a phone. But I was holding it up, and it's a little shaky, and I think you can actually see. Let me see if I can point it. I think this right here is actually the edge, like the interior edge of the crane arm. So let's see if we can move that out just a little bit. Yeah. There we go. See? And now you can see that wobble a little bit there. And that's fine. We'll get used to it. But yeah, this is bad art. I haven't done bad art in a while. As you can see, I have actually been practicing my bad art. Let's go. I know, Bryce, you've been missing my bad art series, right? I know it's been in the back of your head for a while, and you've been it's been sorely missed. But yes, thank God it is back. This was actually a tutorial with colored pencils, and you can see there how new I am. I have no idea how to avoid that. I still don't, but we're gonna get there. Let me see something real quick. Like I said, this is all experimental. We're just kind of playing around with lights here. Even better. So if anything, I'm gonna get another one of these lights, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about when we're done with this. Whenever I'm done with the this little sketch. But there's kind of one light in the corner facing down, backlight. 2 forward-facing lights on the left and right side. I'm 33, Bryce. We're close in the we're similar in age. Thank you. I just picked this up like last October with the little color me, not color by numbers, but one of those adult coloring books. I didn't sketch my first actual freehand sketch until like March of this year. So yeah, that's why it's called bad art. But yeah, anyway, so we have 2 forward-facing, I would say, fairly powerful LED lights. One kind of, well, you'll see it. You'll see it later. One kind of swivelly arm, like embedded LED lamp. I mean, if anything, I think I'm just gonna get another one for this this right side over here. You can see me there trying to practice my perspectives. I got a little better, I think. We're about to actually get heavily into perspective in a minute. See? I like landscapes, if you can't tell. Oh. Stable, stable. I'm a big landscape guy. I like going out there, and that was another attempted. I start so many and just like half-ass through so many and then start another one and then start another one. I think most of us have that same problem with games and, card games, sports. We all just kind of start stuff and let it go. This one got 80% of the way through before I said, okay, well, I'm just not good. That was going to be the Great Pyramid. I might come in and draw on the Great Pyramid there. Yeah, for folks who don't know, everyone that sees the Great Pyramid online probably sees it from that kind of historic view where all you see is sand and pyramids and the rest of the desert. But like 20 feet on the other side, if you take a picture from this side, it's actually, I don't know, Cairo or whatever it is, whatever city it's next to. And it's just completely filled with buildings. So I said, hey, I want to draw the Great Pyramid, how it actually kind of looks in reality. Little horrible castle with, I don't know, some kind of outpost, little tree. All this was before I got my Faber-Castells too. Not that like, not that like having expensive colored pencils is going to help anything, but it should, right? Everyone out there that can actually draw and paint and sketch are saying, dude, you have, $40 color pencils. You should be doing a lot better than this. Well, it's about practice, right? There's a little practice, little study, personal study, and shading. This was the worst. This was in what do you call it? Pastel pencils. This feels. Let me see if I can. I didn't get too much that time, but yeah, those pencils are not my friends. I'm gonna stick with color pencils. I'm gonna stick with these markers, which are Tombow. I don't know. The color palette is, as you can probably tell here. Oh, there goes a black. Basic, and then secondary. Or I guess primary and secondary is what they call it. I am not a color master. I am not a color theorist or scientist. I just know what it says on the box. And I guess I got lucky that I went in last week or a couple weeks ago and they were, in fact, on sale. I said, man, I got into markers at a good time. You know what? I just remembered. I have my goblins back here. I can't draw cats for crap. And I'm really upset that I can't. I'll get there though. Check this out. I'm gonna check out my goblins. So there's Simba right there, I guess. There's my goblin cat. There's my second goblin cat. Here's just some trees out there in the middle of, I don't know, the woods. There's some little strange looking tree that probably doesn't make much sense to folks looking at it. There's a little extreme foreground and extreme background view. And these were some pre-sketches for a painting that I actually did. I draw a Grimer? You know what? I might. I need to this was not me. This was a gift. Little practice, and I think this is just straight up colored pencil. I want to say. You can tell I leave a lot of white. That means I'm not good. Yeah, I saw a tutorial for like a really good colored pencil lady, and she said, yeah, I spent 45 minutes coloring in this, 5 square inch apple here. And I said, dude, 45 minutes coloring in. Oh yeah, here's my dog, in quotations, cat, I don't know, like a Digimon right there. A little bird, not terrible. Add a few feathers and he's good to go. I think that's actually supposed to be a dinosaur. Cat's a little facetious. There's part of my dog laying down on the bed. You can see for some reason I started in like hardcore marker there. I don't know what came over me. I love how I'll keep hitting this thing. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, right off screen is a sort of crooked part of the bendable arm that I'm attaching my phone to. So that's what this is. That's what these little reverbs are. But anyway, here's a cute little, I guess, little nest with eggs in it. Might be my best work so far. And a little kitty, or maybe even a Pikachu. I don't know. Whatever you can, whatever you decide to call that. Just sitting up there on the off-centered lamppost there. Just looking out into the night. Don't know what he's looking for. But he's looking. Out there just doing cat stuff. Wait, which way is forward? I don't know where that was going. That might have been just pure practice. Okay, so let's go back to the other way. Let's go back to the other way. This is actually, where am I going? Which way? Left, right? We'll get there. There we go. Yeah, see, I tried to draw a little kind of Indiana Jones type of temple there, but I only had the base colors. And for some reason, base brown is so close to black that it might as well just be black. Like, it literally might as well just be black. I don't know what a Nintendo Power is. Like the symbol? I need to have my laptop here next to me so I can look these things up. But yeah, so it minus, oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely can't do, look, this is, you know what this is? This is a cloud, okay? If I can't do cloud, you think I can do Nintendo Power? GameSpot magazine, you know? Like, I can't. But anyway, you can see there's some brown that actually came through. And I said, this is some BS right here. I can't make brown with this. I think this is the base brown that it came with. That looks brown, right? Like, that would show up as brown on most things. On this, it showed up pretty much like this. Now, again, I'm no expert, but I think it's supposed to be a little bit lighter. And so I said, well, you know what? Let's go back to Michael's. Let's see if we can pick up some more markers. And like I said, got lucky. Turns out they were all on sale. So I pretty much got the primary. Ooh. This thing is gonna kill me. So pretty much got the primary, the secondary, for the price of like 90% of the price of one. So basically 2 for 1. So yay me. So yeah, let's actually see if I can create some perspective here. Even though these three windmills, which they're supposed to be, are apparently just directly in the middle of the perspective. Now that's probably the worst thing I'm at so far, is actual perspective. So let's see if we can create some sort of, some sort of distance between the horizon here and the foreground. Yes, Bryce, they are windmills. Now this is going to be the real difficult part here. Let's see if I can move this camera angle without. There we go. Well, hold on. Let me spin it. Let me push it this way a little bit. Yeah, I think in the future I'm definitely not going with this setup. I'm having to like strongman this stuff right now. Is that good right there? Yeah, a little bit. That's fine. See if you can see my feetsies. Really? No feetsies? There we go. There's a feetsie. Oh, here's my other one. I think Marcos actually saw me with this one. the little notepad I got from the little notepad I got from this tin. Just drew a little backyard, a little cityscape there. Sword doggo and shield doggo sitting there guard of my drawings. I think this was I was gonna say graphite, some kind of specialized pencil, but it's not I think it's just the black color pencil. And then I drew some color in here. If anything, I like that style. I might do that in the future. Just do like black sketches with little bits of, you know, harshly contrasting flowers and greenery and shrubbery and whatnot. No, this is just the pad. This is just, yeah, it just straight comes off. And you can see I have another, where is it? Boop, another drawing pad under there. But let's see if I can do something with this. Feel free to laugh at me. This is not my area of expertise. I have found out so far, though, that this is not painting. I'm probably going to want to do everything close to the perspective, you know, close to my eyes first, right? And then do everything behind it. Because the painting is kind of opposite. You want to do everything in the background first, and then kind of paint on top of it. At least with acrylics, and if you're using like a light touch with oils. Let's try to make like a little fence here, like a little gate that leads off way into the sunset. That's one little post. And we got to make this one bigger, right? Then we got to make this one a little bigger. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. Let's just go for 5. How about that? Let's go for 5. See if we can get 5. There's usually, what, barbed wire. I just told you, these don't peel off, okay? These don't peel. They peel, but they're not stickers. And no. These aren't stickers either. These are actually on the pad. These are, you know, stamped and printed on the pad. So are these little guys. Score Bunny, Intella Frog, and Grookey? I think I got 2 of them. 2 out of 3. And then, you know, Shield Doggo and Sword Doggo. That is their proper name. Yeah, and Intella Frog. There you go. There's usually some kind of wire, right? Going across fences. Maybe there's 2. And I realized, like, after I'm done with this stuff, like, how bad I draw and paint myself into a corner. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. And then what do I do again the next time? Just do the exact same thing the next time. Paint myself right into a corner. Color over stuff that I'm not supposed to be coloring over. I'm happy. This right here, I'm happy that I got this right. I said, hey, that's, you know, that's logical. That makes sense. Yeah, I forget so much of the time doing this, how much you still have to make logical sense. Even though it's art, it's still, you know, logical. You still have to make some sort of sense. That's the same color as my windmills. Which, yeah, making gray, I haven't figured out how to do that quite yet. Not quite yet. So let's get something a little darker then. I think that's a little darker. Thank you, Bryce. Intella Frog, Fire Bunny, and see, I've already painted myself into a bit of a corner there. You see how the let me see if I can point it out to you. You see, you can barely see the horizon line going straight through my post. Well, that's fine, but I'm learning. I see now that I can't do that because if you really look at it, you can tell that the horizon line goes straight through my post. We're just gonna make this a classic brown. I mean, you know, what other color is wood? I don't know. I mean, you have like, you have stuff like redwood and cherry wood, but it's all still I would say a shade of brown. This paper, in case anyone's wondering, is just kind of a mixed media paper. See? Same thing there. I drew straight through my post. It's fun. It happens. It happens. And it's going to happen a lot more. See? Go over it again. Make it a little darker. But when it's done, it still looks different. It still looks a little different after, at least with the tones, I mean. Not like the whole, painting, not the whole piece of work here. But it does look a little bit darker. Or a little bit more filled in whenever you actually get it done. Hey, that's a little perspective going on there. I guess I could always draw another windmill in the background there. But yeah, so here is my experimentation kind of in full effect. Here's my one version of clouds, which is kind of cool. It's a little more abstract. Just using this kind of invisible corner here to kind of create the rest of the cloud effect, as opposed to this one where I'm just literally drawing the entire cloud and it's more, I don't know, classical. I've never actually seen much marker work, so I don't know how the pros actually get their clouds in there. Clouds are like the easiest, hardest thing to do that I've found so far. Like the easiest and the hardest thing that I've ever seen. Because you would think, oh, you just get some white and kind of slap it around there, right? No, you have to. No, it doesn't work that well, unfortunately. See, just hit it again. Let's put a little lake over here. Why not? Who cares? Who cares? Who knows? I'm gonna have to start, putting these back where they came from, because I'm triggering myself here. I'm triggering myself with these. There we go. See? They have to go like this. When you put them back, they have to overlap. They have to kind of do this little pattern thingy here. Let's see. I'm kind of trying to pick which blue. Let's just go with this. Let's go with this blue. Tombow 476. That means nothing to me. That means literally nothing except the color that I can see on this cap. So, but just for reference, Tombow 476. Now let's see if I can. See, I don't know the logical way to paint in these vast spaces. I don't know the, like the professional way you kind of scrape it. Because I know with colored pencils, you start there, you make some lines, and then you go back over it in a number of ways. Either diagonally, directly across from the direction that you actually went in the first place. All of the above. There's 8 or 9 different ways to do it with color pencils. I have mastered 0 of them. I have mastered absolutely 0. I haven't even mastered not hitting this thing yet. Let's go back and color in some of the... At least it looks angry. It looks like it wants to jump out and eat me, like Jaws is in there, I don't know if I should push this tip I don't know how well that's going to work out. But like I said, we're all in this together. In these trying times. Bryce, this is a family-friendly show. Okay, this isn't Pokemon where we can just... Did you really? What'd you name your new truck? So there's a bit of a scene there. And there is a time limit tonight. Just because this is mostly experimental. And because I started this yesterday and I said, hey, this is, I actually like practicing. But there's a bit of a time limit. I will get to a decent spot here, though. Oh, come on, Bryce. You gotta name the truck. Like Old Betsy or something like that, you know? I'm not even gonna touch the sky right now. What do we have? We have shrubs, right? There's always some kind of shrubbery. Down here, everything is a palm tree. Like every single 5 foot, walk is a palm tree. Everything's a palm. Everything is, and the chaff, the stuff that comes off the actual, all the stuff that comes off the palm trees, just litters the street, just everywhere. Thankfully, it can't puncture tires. I don't think, because if it did, we'd have a problem, like a serious issue with palm tree chaff, I guess you call it. King Harry. Let's wow, yeah, I can't even stop moving. Stop it, camera. Okay, there we go. It has momentarily stopped. That's going to be there. Let's see. Let's do some kind of star. I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. Let's maybe do a little... That's a thing, right? See, just adding. I know that. I know I'm supposed to do that. You're supposed to add stuff until it becomes a full image, until it just overwhelms your mind with imagery, right? Maybe let's make a little, I don't know, little dirt road over here. See, that's a road. If anyone asks, that's a road. Okay, don't question me. It's a road. Maybe some trees over here. Maybe there's a massive tree line, and it just goes up and then like that, and it comes into here. And then it goes in circles. It's a nice little circular tree line, and then it shoots out wildly for the palms, because like I said, everything is a palm tree down here. Wow. The marker literally came up off the page. So you get a little more context, right? I don't know if that's the key, but I know that's one of the things we're trying to do here. Maybe make some little rocks. Let's make a little rock line over here. It's a very rocky shore over here in this part. Things are getting rocky. Stop it. This I love the idea of this crane arm. I call it a crane arm, but it's like a little stretchy arm. I love the idea more than I like the actual implementation. So I'm going to use this 177 for the tree line. I'm going to write that down up here just so that I know in the future. What is this, 177? Jesus, that one is glued on there. And I'm just literally just going to just come in here and try to just see. I feel like if I ever get accurate and quick, I'll come get the bottom parts in a second. That it'll be better because it splotches up less. It splotches up much less whenever you're quick about it. I think that might be like the, the marker master's secret. Like they just know how to do it quickly without making it too splotchy, right? Yeah, because of, what is it, twin energy? Super helpful. Yeah, and even I say I'm painting in the tree line, I'm not trying to get the bottom part, even I just mentally kind of waver and just go that way anyway. Just kind of go for it, regardless. You can tell that my surroundings definitely inspire my creativity. I'm going to do this one day, and it's going to be not as bad art. It's going to be not as terrible as it used to be art. And that's the point, right? We're just all trying to get there. I like the feeling of these, though. I do like the feeling of these markers. It's such an immediate feedback, too. It's hard to explain, but there's an immediate feedback with these compared to like colored pencils, things of that nature. You have this natural kind of spread that happens whenever you put I guess, felt tip to paper. Almost the same that you get when you have a brush in your hand. We'll have to do some quick, if I use a small enough canvas, we can do some quick acrylic painting. Maybe I can do a little hybrid. Maybe do a little acrylic painting, and while we're waiting for that to dry, we can open some packs of Pokemon, or maybe, some other collectibles for the kids. Because Pokemon is not for the kids. Not for me, anyway. Pokemon's for me. I play it. No kids. Well, except for whoever gets the codes, of course. I want to be one of those, like Japanese folks that are, they can peel an onion and cut it into a million pieces in 5 seconds. I'm going to get to that point with this. Just get to the point where I'm just, doing these lines and doing these strokes like it's nothing. See, now I'm being a little more aggressive with it. I'm just like, you take my ink, you take my paint, You're paper. You do what I say you do. You don't control me. I'm an adult. Are we doing phrasing again? What is this, tit bondage porn? There's no way that's a thing. Oh yeah. Very raw, very I'm sorry for that little Archer moment that I had there with chat, but I love that show. See, I'm getting kind of stuff down. God, that is some dark spot right there. Is PTC Joe down or what? Or did your kid break your computer this time? You know, I wonder how many randoms are coming through here watching this and then leaving expecting like anything besides bad art. Like it's in the description. I'm literally telling people that it's bad art. Actually, I wouldn't mind having a bad artist, you know, fest or challenge competition. So if y'all know anybody that's also bad, we can have a little. I need to fill in over here, don't I? But yeah, if you know anybody that's also bad, also new like myself, tell them to come on over and we can have a little bad art duel, little back-to-back stream. They can show you how bad they suck. I can show you how bad I suck. What's funny is that if I ever got down wet and wet painting with oils, it would actually be a perfect streaming medium. Like Bob Ross, you know, getting those suckers done in like 30 minutes. Well, if I had one this size, I can get it done in like 10 minutes. You know, less detail, the more I can get done. What time is it, chat? Okay. Oh my. Okay. I'm going to call it there for tonight. I kind of want to do a double opening this weekend. I said I was going to open some stuff for the girls, which I am going to do on Sunday. I don't have it with me because I hadn't ordered online. I'm not exactly sure what's actually going to be opened on Sunday, but I am opening up something big for young ladies on Sunday. And tomorrow I want to do another opening of something. But again, I'm probably just going to go out and find something, pick it up at the, on a whim and then just stream. I've been trying to do it at 3 o'clock. The more views I get, obviously, the more support I get, the better I can commit to that, to any kind of schedule, really. But yeah, if I have a double opening this weekend, don't be too surprised. But definitely one on Sunday, to be sure. Now, let me show you what I was talking about here. So I got this new LED light. Here's my one I had as support in the background. Here's my other lights that I have just for decoration. So I have these two, this one here, and then this sucker stringing its way right in front. And so it's pretty much like, it's like this. I I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. Like I said, this whole thing was pretty much an experimental sort of stream to see how this all works. These lights were $50. I kind of love them, you know? I kind of love the actual illumination, but if anything, I'm going to get another one of these lights to kind of help that backlighting some. Because here's how it is. Here's how it is with just these two front lights. Pretty decent, right? And then here's how it is with this one. And so basically, if I had the other one, it would just be, you know, a wash in light. But anyway, that's a little half test stream for the night. I will probably see you tomorrow. I might do like a little warning stream, like a little heads up stream, so that everyone knows an hour or two before I actually open up whatever I'm gonna, you know, whatever I decide to pick up on a whim. But I will see you, like I said, probably tomorrow, definitely Sunday, and y'all have a good night.